Hi Cancer, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of March 2022. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Cancer and tropical astrology. As always, please keep in mind this is a general message. It's not a personal reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. So check your other placements if this does not resonate with you, Cancer. You can watch readings on this channel for any part of your natal chart, and you can find messages about different parts of your life that will give you guidance and support. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Cancer. Hi Cancer, I missed you guys. I hope you're doing well. This reading is interesting. You have some interesting energy around you, but I don't think you have a whole lot to say to someone in your environment. I think you're too focused on allowing new things to come into your life. I think you're doing some reevaluation about where your soul's true path is. And I think you're undergoing a lot of change right now because out of the Awakened Soul Oracle deck, your overall energy for the beginning of the month is change. I love this image. It's a snake molting. I think that you are changing. I think that you are undergoing change. I think you're shedding an old skin and you're getting a new skin. I think you feel vulnerable at this time, but you are welcoming change. If you have a main challenge out of this deck, it's simplicity. Keeping it simple. I think maybe when this came out, I thought, maybe things haven't been so simple for them moving forward. If you can keep life simple, it will help you with your changes. So simplicity, bringing more simplicity into your life is needed at this time. Also, they wanted me to use the Halloween Oracle deck for you. They wanted me to do this for all the water signs. The first card that came out is Ghost, Regret. Some of you are haunted quite a bit by your past right now. I think you want to change. I think you know that the key to successful change is to acknowledge your regrets that haunt you and try to release them and keep it simple. Your main challenge out of this deck is joy, rejoicing in the present moment. Yeah, you do want to change. You don't want to stay focused on the past, but I think the past will haunt you at the beginning of March. And if you have a challenge and a catalyst that will help pull you out of past regrets, is rejoicing in the present moment. Stay in your present moment, Cancer. Keep it simple. I do see that you'll be haunted by some things, but if you can stay rejoicing and keep it simple in your present moment, that will help you undergo transformation and change. I think there's just some things about you that are changing right now. You could even be changing in physical form, your body. Some of you are about to change your hair. I also just heard that some of you, your skin is changing. Oh, it's just part of life. We don't age backwards. I just heard something about like, you're suddenly allergic to something you never were before, or a skincare product doesn't work for you anymore. Yeah, that's totally unrelated though, but some of you are undergoing some physical changes. Yeah, but the overall reason for the reading is the Ace of Cups, and your catalyst or challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles came out for Pisces too. It might be a water sign thing where you need to be patient. You need to be patient. You are open to love, okay, and new creative endeavors. Open heart chakra, love coming in for you. But your challenge is being patient, waiting to see where something goes. Some of you have been waiting for something for a long time. Some of you have been putting some work into something for a while, and you're wondering if it's time to let love in. Be patient at this time, Cancer. Be patient, because you will be, this guy just picked his fruit. He's very happy. Don't pluck the fruit too quickly though, Cancer. Love is coming in for you. You'll just need to be patient in regards to how it develops and how it grows. Yeah. I also think that for some of you, this might be more about career and life path and wanting to open up your heart in some way, because you're being asked to sort of recapture something really beautiful and think about your future and let go of the past to a degree. I think you guys need change. I think you want something new to come into your life. In your deep past, though, we had the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. But deep within in your recent past is the Four of Cups. There was something that you took a lot of pleasure in. You were very happy to do it. You whistled while you worked. Some of you worked with your hands or worked outside. You did an activity that you felt very productive. You felt very good about this. It made you very happy. This could have been like last summer as well. Leo energy here. It could have been with a Leo. A Leo could have been in your life. And you put a lot of work into it. You were very optimistic. But very recently, you're like, I really do want something new in my life. I'm doing emotional reevaluation now. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like you want some new cup of love to come in. Could be relationship, but for some of you, I feel like it's career or life path. Maybe even where you live, because I have the world here. Your advice from Spirit at this time, Cancer, is the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. You really need to find something to pour your heart into. Stay future focused. Examine the growth potential. What dreams may come. I think that they want you to find something that you can really pour your heart into. I think that in the beginning of March, you will have an upswing of heightened creative energy as well. Watch out for being overly idealistic or romanticizing something. Like, don't stand there and wait for something too long. Get out there and pour your heart into it. Drink from your own cup. Find something with growth potential that you can pour your heart into in a positive and appropriate way. That's your advice from Spirit at this time. What will recapture that creative, charming, loving energy for you? You should be able to freely express. Yeah. And you should feel like it emotionally captures something for you when you think about the future. Your action for the beginning of March is the Three of Pentacles to the Star. Well, you're not doing nothing about this. Some of you are coming into alignment with a dream. And it's the Star is Aquarius, where we come into alignment with our own soul. Some of you have an Aquarius around you, and you're thinking about that person possibly. But when I see the Star, that's coming into alignment with what your soul really wants for you. The sun is where we make the heavens happy. The moon is where we listen to our lower emotions. The devil, when the devil comes out, that's about like letting your earthly body take over and get what it wants. But the Star is coming into alignment with your divine purpose. You are going to be working on this. I think you will be recognized and rewarded for something that you bring to the table. I think that this will give you a sense of hope. You have not given up hope. You have a lot of hope right now, Cancer, but the way you see, it's like you see yourself moving in a different direction. You want to let go of the regret. You want to keep it simple. You want change. You do want to stay in your present moment. And whenever you do stay in the present moment, you are hopeful for your future. But I think that you're hiding the way you really feel about your life right now, because the way you see yourself, Cancer, is the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. You're carrying a lot of the weight of the world on your shoulder to the point where you're worn out. And you're also, I think you're not being honest. I don't think you're lying to yourself or other people, but there may be some insecurity for you. You may feel like you need to slip in and out of sticky situations and act upon your own behalf, because the truth is whatever you're doing is actually just kind of weighing you down. I think whatever you're doing right now, in particular for work, and it could be in a relationship too, you're not really happy. It's like you're working on something and you're hopeful about it, but what you're doing in the meantime isn't making you feel great. Strategic moves and kind of worn down. I wanted to know what this was about, so I did a little bit of clarification. The Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the High Priestess. Yeah, when you think about the future, you listen to your intuition, but you keep a lot to yourself. The High Priestess is my mommy needs a minute card. She is quiet. And whenever you think about the future and what's to come, you're super stressed. I feel like whatever it is you're doing right now, Cancer, isn't thrilling you, and you have hope for something more. Spirit's saying, look for a life with growth potential where you don't have to play it small. And what can you really pour your heart into? Something used to make you happy and it's not anymore. I believe that you are going to move into a time at the beginning of March. I think this Pisces energy is going to hit you in an interesting way, Cancer, where maybe your Saturn and your Neptune placement, or maybe because the 12th house, look at your 12th house, because it is Pisces season and that's their house. I feel like your past and your karma and what you truly wish and hope for are kind of colliding. Keep it simple and rejoice in your present moment, and that will help you with the change. Be patient with yourself and work through your fears and anxieties. Totally. Hidden factors that you're not aware of around you. I have Temperance, which is Sagittarius, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. I used an oracle deck about this person or this situation, and I have farewells, loyalty, and infatuation. Interesting. Secret admirer is at the bottom of the deck and hoping. Whoa. Cancer, you have a person around you that you might have said goodbye to. This person has infatuated with you, and they've never stopped being loyal to you in some way, or maybe you to them in some way. And you've said goodbye to them, but between the two of you has been this loyalty, like a trust and a dedication and reliability, but also an infatuation to a degree. And I think you don't know what to say to this person with the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. The future with this person is I don't know how I really feel about this. They could be a Sag, or they come off as very aloof and quiet, but the truth is they feel very left out in the cold. They might not even been doing that well financially. And the Page of Cups, look at this little guy, he lost his fish. I lost my fish. This person wants to approach you in some way. I don't know that you want to talk to them. I think you're trying to maybe get away from them, and you're hopeful for something new. This may be residual energy around you that's making you feel vulnerable and left out in the cold. You have to decide if you're going to stick around and be loyal or say goodbye. Don't stick around because there's just this addiction and a compulsion and an adoration. Yeah, that might be what's happening here. And I think that this is hitting you because the way you're going to feel at the beginning of the month is the moon and the world. Woo, feeling the world right now, Cancer. A lot of life review. You feel like there is this tectonic breath and this pause between one cycle and the next. And I think you're confused about where the future is going to take you. I think you will feel cyclical emotions and feel kind of moody. But I also know that for you guys, the moon does feel pretty natural. I think that the truth is when you search your soul and allow for change, will you feel regrets? Yes, but you'll also feel that psychic energy of the moon and knowing that there's a lot of untapped hidden potential within you. And this gives you hope. You've just got to figure out a way to get out of a situation that you're in right now that's really weighing you down. You might be in a relationship with a person where times are tough, you're barely making ends meet, and you're not really sure what to do. I don't know that it's based on love. I think it maybe is based on an infatuation with this person, with this career path. What can you pour your heart into in a constructive way? And your final outcome is the Queen of Swords. I think you're going to put your mean girl face on or an air sign may come into your life. Some of you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, in particular Libra, because I have the Empress here. I think you're going to be very strong. I think that at the beginning to the middle of March, you will have very clear boundaries with others. I think you will directly communicate, or you will be with a Queen of Swords. Some of you are with a Queen of Swords, or you are the Queen of Swords, where you're very straightforward. You have a lot of bite. You have a lot of wit right now. The Queen of Swords has been through some shit. And I think she will just stand up for herself and stand up for her truth and stand in her power. Moving on with the Six of Swords to calmer waters, the Empress, and strength. Whoa, this is a very dignified energy. I think that you're doing a lot of life review, and I think that you see that there's some endings that will bring new beginnings. And I think that you will be searching your soul about what's right for you at this time, thinking a lot about the future. In the meantime, you will be in calm waters, and you will have a lot of dignity and grace, strength of character as well with the Empress and strength. I think you have a lot of responsibilities right now. I think you need to tame the beast within and be kind of patient and strong and very straightforward with others. I don't think you're going to show the world the ghosts that are hiding beneath you. And I think that if you take the advice of keeping it simple and rejoicing in the present moment, I think some fun could come in for you. But at this time, this is my prediction. This doesn't look too bad. It actually looks really dignified and very strong for you. But Spirit does want you to let some happiness in. Change isn't easy though. Yeah, and you've got this secret admirer energy going on around you. I think someone may just be watching, or you're watching and waiting. You have this cup of love. Yeah, see, look, wait for it. Wait for it. Love will come in for you. I would also, with the Five of Wands though, Cancer, You might not have, like, your dating pool might not be wonderful right now. And you're just like, what are you idiots doing? God. You have so much love to give. Choose partners that will, that you have things in common with, things in alignment with. I think you're not impressed all the time by your environment, which is why you have to be the Queen of Swords and strength. Also, someone may be wanting to come towards you, this secret admirer kind of person. I think they stress you out and you just want to get away. But I see you kind of rethinking life path and your goals. Keep your eyes on the future and let go of those regrets, Cancer. Keep it simple. The change is coming and the change will be good, even if you don't know what it is yet with the moon. Yeah, they're pulling back. They're telling me to stop. All right, Cancer, that's the beginning of March for you. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website's down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Cancer. Take care. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.